The CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, the most unpredictable agency there is on planet Earth. Let me look at y'all so I can tell y'all how serious this is. These people are they're okay. I'm putting it in perspective. My fault for stuttering, but they don't want to be seen because they don't have to be seen. They work in ways such as brain manipulation. They use execution tactics, like the assassinations, all type of stuff. They ruin the black community, if that makes sense. Mentally, they'll mentally fuck you over, if that makes sense. My fault for cursing in a situation like this, but at the same time, this is just what they do on a day-to-day occasion. So the CIA, they force you to sin. So you can, so they put it like this, put it in this perspective. Thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal. And us as black people, we are mostly affected by it because the way we present ourselves, the way we do things, the music that we digest, the you know, everything that we do on a day-to-day occasion, if that makes sense. Everything without you realizing it is a sin. It's crazy. It's crazy when you put it in a perspective. Listen, I just want to break it down step by step so y'all won't get pushed off and thrown off and all that. But I'm gonna put it like this: in every way, shape, or form in the world. No, I'm gonna put out the black community, us as African Americans alone. We suffer from trauma. Trauma, PTSD. Being broke, being in the hood, and the music we digest, the hood music we digest, such as like the killings and all that. It's we are perfect as we're imperfect. We are imperfect to the point where we could be perfect. It's certain things that we do on a day-to-day occasion that can affect the world in a positive way or a negative way. We listen to music like from Lil Durk, King Von, any rapper. Okay, I'm putting this in perspective. I mean, let me tell y'all right now. Us as black people, we be getting affected. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna just put this out there right now. We been getting affected since the dawn of times. Since they've been trying to free us as slaves. My fault for the fly. If y'all see a fly, there's nothing I can do about it. And you know, I don't feel like chasing it. But I'm gonna handle it later. But we've been getting affected by the CIA since they try to free us as slaves from Abraham Lincoln days. Why do y'all think every my fault if the music is too loud, but why do y'all think anybody that tried to represent black people passed away? Abraham Lincoln passed away from, what was it, like assassination attempt? John F. Kennedy assassination attempt. Who else? Let me think of the third one, because every day we're getting fucked over. They put crack in our communities. They push cocaine in our communities to push it as crack. Sometimes crack. They got us to kill each other. From murders and guns to gun violence. We are us and the Mexicans. The Mexicans are prime examples as well. Mexicans and the black and African Americans are getting fucked over day to day. Every single second of the day. We got Mexicans doing trades. We got they're literal. I don't want to put it like this, but I gotta say it because the mirror is something everybody got to look into. The Mexicans are hard workers. They're very intelligent, hard workers. They don't stop. Like when you ask them to get the job done, they will get it done. But that's the thing. They get lowballed. And that's the thing. They're not supposed to be getting lowballed. They're human beings just like the rest of us. And that's the thing. Black people get lowballed as well. We're forced to be on the streets. People are pushing weed, pushing, fentanyl. We're just messing up our own communities, and it's so much that people got to speak about. And I just stay silent, and I just observe my city, and I observe everything that's going on into this world, and I just observe it and stay silent, because no matter what, if I was to speak on this in the wrong place in the occasion, they can get you to emotionally react, and that's something I don't never do. I went through my whole life not emotionally reacting, and that's the reality of it. So I'm gonna put it in this perspective. It's certain things that really got to change in the black community, and it's something that really need to be spoken about, because no matter what, it's everything that we do on a day-to-day occasion. It's some things that's beautiful, and it's some things that can neglect us, that can stop us from being powerful. such as smoking weed, uh, promoting gun violence, promoting no snitching, promoting it's everything. It's almost everything that you could possibly imagine. If people don't think God is watching, He's watching every single step of the way. And I promise you, He wants people to stop. If y'all really don't think, if y'all really think this and the dead, like it's like people like Julio, rest in peace. Julio, like they're promoting gun violence in our community. We are the only people that's actually promoting gun violence. Besides the Mexicans are in the hood as well. They got the essays, all type of stuff, and they all and those primary two people have one of the most potentials. The food, like we got Hispanic. We got Hispanic food. We got the poppy stores. We got everything that's in the hood. We got everything. We cherish everything, but that's the thing. People are not in their right state of mind. They're not. People are not in their right state of mind on every day. Every single day, people are not in their right state of mind, even though they think they are. In the real world, in the Bible, it's not. Like, if it's just certain things that you're not supposed to be doing out here. But God forgives everyone, of course. But if you want to live with peace and clarity in your life, the only way to, I'm gonna put it in this perspective, the CIA is that powerful. And let me not get up, because everything I'm talking about is basically the CIA. If you are doing one of those things, smoking weed, putting that weed in the air, people are digesting it, gun violence, pushing gun violence, selling weed to lacing people, like you don't know if the weed is getting laced or not, like you don't know who you're buying the weed off, you don't know if somebody got laced from it. Like you see homeless people on the blocks, they need money and nobody looks out after them. Nobody looks out for them because everybody's for themselves. But the only time like people do look out for them, don't get me wrong, wait a minute, let me put in this perspective, they do look out for them. People do. Like if you got some money, give it to it. That's good luck. That's good karma. But that's the thing. Everybody is just ignoring each other, and that's the thing. Blacks and Mexicans get affected by each other on a day-to-day occasion. I mean, not by each other individually, like separate. We all like we shouldn't kill. Thou shalt not kill. You shouldn't be killing nobody. You shouldn't be representing anybody that's even in that type of scenario. For what? At all. And stereotyping is a thing. Let me speak on jobs. It's hard to get jobs in today's society because my fault for getting cluttered off, but it's hard to get to the stereotyping somebody, stereotyping the individual because of what he represents. Or okay, you shouldn't represent nothing that doesn't affect that doesn't have a positive impact on society or in God's eyes. You shouldn't do anything that can negatively affect society. So that's what we do. Let me speak on jobs real quick, because it's very hard to get a job in today's society because they stereotype. And yeah, it's very hard to get a job. My fault for staying on the subject, but it's true. If you apply for a job without going to college, yeah, even though if you know something, they're still not going to hire you. And even if you get the job, there's always going to be, that's how powerful the CIA is, and people don't realize it. And people don't really got this perspective on the CIA. Everybody knows what the CIA is, but they don't see them because they are everything. They mentally fuck you over. So if you're in a relationship and you getting a heartbreak and shit like that, and some people actually, it's that fucked up. People actually, and they, like it's that fucked up. And no matter what, you should, marriage before sin, like, I mean, not for sex before marriage is a sin in a sense. Yes. If you are not, this is how fucked up the world is without people realizing it. Fucking women over, niggas, people getting pulled over by the police on a day-to-day occasion. If you accidentally do this, they'll shoot you with no hesitation. They're trained to shoot to kill. Like it's so much to it that, and they're not. Wait. And I'm putting another perspective, but I can speak for the city of Chester or anything. They don't stop the murders. They let it happen. They don't solve the murders. They don't. They can, but they don't. And I can speak on my city, in the city of Chester, because somebody can die right now in my city, and the murder won't get solved 100%. They don't got the right. They don't got the right agents. The FBI don't care. No FBI. I mean, they'll try to investigate, but nobody want to snitch. You're supposed to snitch. You are. If you're not snitching, that's the thing. A fear tactic is real. You're scared of your own life being taken, or mental. It's all mental. What could possibly happen to you? What could possibly happen to you, and if you was to do the right thing? So therefore, let me speak of people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson was a singer, but he was trying to bring black and white people together. And guess what? He passed away maybe It's a 50-50 situation. Who knows how that situation went down? Only God knows that. Martin Luther King, I believe he got assassinated. Malcolm X assassinated. Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, they all represented one thing. Black people. They all wanted to represent the world in a positive change. That's how the CIA works. The CIA, somebody sniped John F. Kennedy, a president, an actual president. And nobody, and we talk about the things in school, but once we get into the real world, it's just natural things. So guess what? I'm gonna speak for women. They go through stages in life where it's emotional needs. They fuck with certain niggas that ain't right for them. Street niggas, all type of shit. So therefore speaking, yes, they fuck with street niggas, all type of shit. And that, in that semen, the thing that their energy that they possess in that semen, if they're not a good person for you and you're fucking them just based off their dick size or and it's the truth, because I don't want to speak on a dick size, but they fuck people based off, that's how the CIA fucks you over without you even realizing it. You're doing it to, why do y'all think white people stay out the mix? Everything they do is just positive. They jog, they do everything. Us as black folks, we don't do that. We don't do that at all. I do it, but I don't do it on a day-to-day occasion, but I still work out and do stuff like that. Football players and stuff like that, basketball players, track stars and all that, y'all work out. But it's normal for a white person to live positive. They don't use guns. And in the military they do. Military people, and that's another thing I'm gonna speak on in a minute. But I gotta call everything out in the scenario so y'all can understand what I'm saying. So no matter what, I'm gonna post this everywhere. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram because I'm gonna start a whole new journey. I'm gonna start a whole new journey, and people are just gonna have to hear this message and take it how they want it, because I observe everything on what's going on, and no matter what, I'm in a sense I'm vulnerable for God, and I'm vulnerable for my people. But that's the thing, I ain't vulnerable at all, because if a nigga try, I ain't even gonna push it to that. If somebody try me in a way of trying to press me or something like that, I promise you I can defend myself, but I don't, because I know I got God's protection and he wants me to spread this message, because I promise you he got me. He will open up the clouds for me, if that makes sense. He open up the cloud. If trust me, me and him got a good connection, and y'all will see this one day. Y'all will see our connection one day. With Jesus, trust me, they forgive everyone, but let's put in this perspective, because it's still happening. It's still, everything is still happening out here. Like it's very demonic. It's very, if y'all don't think the devil is real, he doesn't, at this point, he doesn't even have to be real. Everybody's being demons. When they say I'm on demon time, all that, like, why do you want to do stuff like that? Why don't you want to project that energy into a positive perspective and change the world in a good manner? Nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants. There's nothing wrong with having tattoos. There's nothing wrong, but a face tattoo, depending on the, like, some people get face tattoos to indicate that they have a body. Some people I got neck tattoos. I got neck tattoos and I got arm tattoos. I mean, some people, that's the thing, that's stereotyping. I wouldn't, personally, it's a 50-50. I wouldn't, in a today's society, if I was to see a face tattoo, I would wonder what it means. Like, why you got a face tattoo? They might say, I just like the way it look. Or some people just low key may think they got, I'm telling you, in every way, shape, or form, without y'all realizing it, we get fucked over. And I'm gonna make this video about at least like 20-30 minutes long, and I'm gonna keep going, make videos every single day, because no matter what, I gotta speak on some shit like this, because everybody deserves to hear this shit. I stay silent for a good reason, and now it's time for me to open up for everybody to let people know who I am, because I am not dumb. Nobody's dumb. And bullying, mental. Everything is mental. If you got bullied by peer pressure, no, that doesn't make sense, but you get what I'm saying. Peer pressure. You can get peer pressured. You can get bullied in school. You can get bullied at work. Every way, shape, or form, they're bullying you. They're mental. They're absolutely mental. Everything is mental with the CIA, and that's the thing. At this point, they don't gotta hire you. They don't gotta give you a job application. You work for them without you even realizing it. If you did something to somebody, if you call somebody also on a negative thing, if you're projecting negative energy onto somebody, put it in this perspective, and I'm gonna break it down to y'all right real quick. But let me give it a second. Let me put it in my phone. I had to turn that down. But let me put it in perspective. When you bully somebody, for example, if you ever had a bully, or if you ever had beef with somebody. Well, no, I ain't gonna put beef in this, because we gotta speak on beef as well, because gun violence is involved emotionally reacting. This is all emotional reaction game. This is how they get you, by emotionally reacting. That's how they get you. But let me keep talking, because bullying, mental. A bully is somebody that he could be suffering. He or she could be suffering from trauma from home. Not even a past bully experience. In a sense, it can happen, but What else? Bullies come from envy. They envy you from what you have, who you can potentially be. They'll knock you out your glory because it's just too much hatred in the black community. They'll do stuff just to stop you because there's no reason to stop somebody, but they'll do it just because. So, well, hopefully, I don't have I don't got a major fan base on this situation, but I do have over like 600 subscribers. So this will hit some people, but that's the thing. I'm gonna post this around everywhere. So, and I'm gonna keep speaking on it every day because it deserves to be spoken every day, because no matter what, it's still happening on a day-to-day occasion. So I can speak on every single situation, and yeah, it's that powerful. It's that powerful how bad we're getting manipulated by every single second of the day. If life isn't going your way, trust me, it's not your. In a sense, it's your fault, but there is something. If it's somebody in your way that's mentally messing you over, that could be affect you. If you're not focused on yourself, if somebody is on your mind, then it could be a you problem or it's something else causing it. You get envy from being. You can be famous in your home city, and they'll kill you just from being famous in your home city. That's how bad envy is. Niggas can't be comfortable with themselves because when they gotta look in that mirror and look at somebody else, they'll look at somebody else and think, why don't I have that? You know, when you see a nice car, nice possessions, nice materialistic possessions, money, all that. And there's only one way to get it: God. You know, pray. A lot of people hold a baggage towards God, you know, but He doesn't affect anything down here. He can't affect. And the people, that's the thing. I don't even got to speak on. I do want to speak on it because yes, it's that badly negative. You can get negatively affected to the point where you question why God is doing something. And that's the thing. It's free will down here. We are down here for 100 years, and we live for eternal life. We live for eternal life in heaven, and we live in heaven. In heaven is no different than here. It's just no dirt. It's no dirtiness. In a sense, it's no dirtiness. It's just heaven on earth. You come here for 100 years to realize the differences between who are you if you don't believe it, who are you if God is not in your face, versus what else? What's the other perspective? Like, okay, put it in perspective. There's a Bible. You know the difference. You know what Jesus did back in the day, but you don't see it. You can trust, and that's where trust comes in, because it's differences from knowing something and trusting. So Jesus, you can either believe Jesus is real. Some people don't believe in him. Some people do. Oh yeah, some people do. So, and that's where church comes involved. So you can believe in Jesus, or you can't. Some people got their own beliefs. Some people are Muslim. Some people are. It's a lot of things that shows you that Jesus, that God is real. God and Jesus are real. We are not here by mistake. I promise you, we're not. We're not. Just get that out your head. We are not here by mistake. We are purposely here. We are not. We have a brain. We have a conscience. We have housing. We have infinite intelligence. We have a heart. We have a beating heart. We have everything. We have cars. We have everything to show you that God is real. God can create it in the snap of His fingers, but He gives us the opportunity for 100 years to be angels, be actual gods, be actual gods in the sense of free will. And yeah, we have free will down here. So if you don't think you have free will, but that's the thing, that's how the CIA works. They'll mentally make you do something to take away your free will. That's how they work. They will mentally make you do something. So put it in perspective. You never got to see your full potential in life. You can be affected by a negative impact that happened to you back in life. In life, that like from somebody passing away, somebody that affected you from passing away, from gun violence, from just natural causes, anything. But I'm gonna talk about gun violence. You got a homie or you got a friend that passed away from gun violence and it gets to that situation by emotion reacting. So therefore, gun violence. So okay, put it like this. I'm from the city of Chester, so I'm gonna put it like this. This is the east side. This is the west side. Now it's one individual from the east side. I forgot which, east side, from the east side and the west side. Now, without the streets, without the gun violence and all the positive talking, this is where trust comes in, because no matter what, it's that bad. Because this is how street violence really happens. Happens from struggle. You can be from the hood. Most people in the hood go from EBT. We got EBT struggle. There's nothing wrong with EBT. It's actual, but I'm gonna keep going. Struggle. The music you listen to, niggas that wear ski masks. I observe all this. People that wear ski masks all day. Yeah, it's they do it for women. People do it they do it for the women. They do it for mostly for Everything is for, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it in perspective. Everything a man does on a day-to-day occasion, whether he realizes it or not, is for a girl, for a woman, for the woman. So everything you do, so they wear ski masks, they start beefs. They're not doing it for they're not doing it just to do it. And that's how they get you to do it. What stimulates a girl's mind? A girl likes a guy that's assertive, dominant, aggressive. Well, it's all of one thing, but in a sense, it's different. Somebody that's not afraid to speak up. But our women are so mentally, so mentally messed up. They don't know the difference. They don't know what stimulates their mind. They listen to some rap music. All they see it. You are what you see. And if you are observing, if you are in the hood, you're listening to street music. You're in a car with a nigga. You're in a car with somebody. You're in the passenger side seat. You're just hearing the music that he listening to. He doesn't understand your stimulations of music, but therefore you're digesting his energy because you're looking, in a sense, you look up to him because that's what a man is. You look up, if you're in a car with a man, eventually you'll gravitate to his energy. So no matter what, put it in this perspective. I'm going to get back onto the east side versus west side. Hopefully I don't forget about it, but that's the thing. I'm going to keep making YouTube videos on this because no matter what, whether it blows up or not, it needs to be, people need to hear this. And I'm going to do it for a year. So put it in this perspective. Yeah, you're digesting the energy of that man. So our first impression, he's trying to seem hard. So therefore, play fighting. They'll get you by play fighting. Some people don't know how to spit game to women. They don't know how to talk to a girl because some girls are playful, and that's nothing wrong with that. But they'll get you by play fighting. They'll get you by what else? Let me think. Play fighting. Well, some people spit game. Some people don't know how to spit game. I know how to spit game to women, but I don't do it a lot. I mean, they love it, but I don't do it because I stay out the way and I still observe everything that's happening. So play fighting, sometimes the tattoos, appearance. You know what I'm saying? I do some things that I do it for myself, but we all do it for women. There's nothing wrong with that, but you still do it for yourself most of the time. But that's the thing. Designer clothes, they get you by wearing designer clothes, everything. And that's the thing. Some people stereotype and think you're a drug dealer because most people sell drugs, and it's a sad reality of it, but it's true. Some people sell drugs and some people don't. A lot of people don't. Some people got good jobs, but that's the thing. We're so neglected off jobs. It's so hard for a black man to get a job. They automatically stereotyping on what you possess because they know that it's hard to get a job as a black man. And if a black man is wearing tattoos and all that, they know that it's a possibility you don't have it. So, and the women, I'm putting this, women love niggas with money. They love people with money. They love experience. It's not even just about the money part. Women are loyal, but people don't realize that. Women are actually loyal. Black women, Hispanic, white, it doesn't matter. They're loyal. But can you stimulate their minds enough? You know what I'm saying? They're loyal to only a few select. To famous people, white people. That's the thing. Most people that only cheat, well, white people, everybody cheats. No, black people are mostly people that cheat. I'm gonna be honest. White people are loyal. Most white people are loyal. Sad to say it. I want everybody to be loyal, but it got to be spoken of because put it in a school perspective, it's validation to have multiple girls on a rotation. So if you got a homie that's fucking every girl, he's projecting, yo, look at the girl I'm fucking. He's showing you the sex tape. He's showing you what he doing on a day-to-day occasion. Like, I'm making this moves. He posted on an Instagram story. That's where envy comes in. Because now you're comparing yourself. Am I missing out? No, you're not. You're not missing out. Do the right thing. Go to God, please. Like, please go to God. Because these people are, if you actually think that showing somebody a sex tape is stimulating their minds and making them creating a whole bit. That's how the CIA works. Brain manipulation. It's make you submit to what they're doing, validating what they're doing. So they're showing you everything that they're doing, not realizing that it's validating them, but what are you doing to that other person? So I gotta keep speaking on this, but it's a 25-minute, we about 24 minutes into this video. I'm gonna make it like 30 minutes and I'm gonna keep going. I'm probably gonna make another YouTube video tomorrow because I got time. I got time to make more videos, and no matter what, I'm not insecure to the point where I'm not, I gotta put this out there because it's getting to that point, and I gotta do this for a year straight and no stopping because the world got to change in a way. We got to change as people. We are beautiful the way we are, but all this stuff that I want to keep speaking on it, but I'm only gonna make this video about 30 minutes long. It's my first time ever speaking on this. My first time ever speaking on this right now, but I made a TikTok on it, but it wasn't enough. I got to speak on this video full on out because I can't speak on all day. I mean, what am I saying? I'm all over the place right now. Not really, but right there. But all right, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna just keep it going. So, man, it's just everything. We just getting messed over to the fullest extent. We are getting messed over to the fullest extent because we are trying to. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help, but it's just something telling me not to do it. But no, some telling me yes to do it. But I'm trying to point out what perspective can I help? What perspective can I help people enlighten? Just get a good perspective on life and help them cherish everything, because you're supposed to cherish everything. The experiences, we got Florida, we got New York, Massachusetts, we got okay, we got, you're supposed to cherish the hood. A lot of people don't go outside anymore. We don't cherish everything. We are supposed to cherish everything that we have. We're supposed to be focusing on ourselves. And a lot of people come from poverty. Poverty plays a major factor on that too. My fault for getting all over the place, but if y'all was me right now trying to speak on every single thing, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. So I just got to keep going, and hopefully it resonates with y'all and makes y'all understand the point of view of life. Because no matter what, manipulation is terrible. Nobody deserves to be manipulated, but everybody got their own sense of style, and it creates envy. It does. It creates envy, and it creates everything. It creates everything. One thing leads to another. Put in that perspective, but that's the thing. Yes, I got affected by it in a sense. I stayed out the loop, but I observed it. No, I wasn't thinking of this at all. It's like God put this in my ear to do it, and I'm gonna do it. So no matter what, I'm gonna speak on this because it's getting insane out here. People are losing their friends, family members, and everything. People don't know if God is real. People know God is real, but everybody's scared of dying. Yes, and it's natural. It's natural to be scared of death. Nobody wants to die. We are eternalized. We are immortalized. We are actually eternal beings. We are actually perfect the way we are. Once you get to the finalized product of who you are, it stays like that. So whether it develops into you may be questioning, how do I know about the afterlife or something like that? You may just trust and believe that it's real. I mean, Jesus was talking about it back in the day. I mean, if you can go in the Bible, he was actually talking about eternal life in heaven on earth. It's no different. You just go to God, you meet God, you finally get to meet God, and he'll show you exactly how good life can get. If you think life is good right now, and if you think your life is bad, it only gets a trillion times better with God. You can make it better with God on earth, or you can wait till you go to heaven and get blessed regardless. Regardless, we're blessed, and we're going to be getting blessed regardless. So you can trust and believe that, or you can believe that none of this is real, and we are going to be erased in 100 years. I mean, if you want that belief, if you really don't think God is real, whether you're Muslim, or Arabic, whether you believe in whatever you want to believe, just know that I don't want to throw myself off, but I just want to give y'all clarity on that situation, on like heaven, like, about what the religion speaks on, what Jesus spoken on, but it's just a lot of stuff it needs to be spoken on. So I feel like this is a good thing for me to do, because I know God is real. God is very real. I talk to him on a day-to-day occasion, and yeah, he actually speaks back. It's insane. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So street violence. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Since this is my first video, we're almost about 30 minutes into the video, so I'm gonna make another 30-minute video tomorrow, and yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So, and I might make the title as street violence. I'm gonna make sure I remind myself. Hopefully not, but that's the thing. I'm doing this for a whole year straight. So trust and believe that this will be spoken on. Every single situation on life will be spoken on, no matter what, because it will be spoken on, because I have nothing but time, and I have nothing but knowledge to project into the mic that's going to project into the world. So whether I'm looking into the camera, whether I'm not, or whether I'm looking to my other, my TV, yeah, it doesn't matter. We will get world peace, and I will create a fan base, post TikToks, everything on this situation, because it deserves to be heard, and we deserve to have a good sense of, my fault for the fly still, because I gotta kill it, but a good sense of knowledge. A good sense of knowledge, and we all deserve to be heard, because everybody's afraid to speak up. It's a lot of black leaders out there, but they need, and I wouldn't mind doing it with them, but it takes time. It takes time to pay. You got to move at your own pace, but it takes a lot of time and consistency to get out your situation. That's what I got to do. I got to work my way out of here. to work my way out of my situation. So in a year from now, I will look back on this. This is my first video. I will look back on this and say, yo, did a lot, you know. So all right, I'm gonna be out for now, but we got like street violence. I'm gonna get back onto that. I'm gonna get back onto every single thing. Just remember, every single day I'll be making videos. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you share it to your friend, and then you do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, because no matter what, everybody deserves to be heard, whether it's peer pressure, and I gotta speak on peer pressure, everything, because we are getting manipulated every single step of the way. Every single step of the way, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.